The 1996 Zagato Raptor remains one of the most intriguing and simultaneously underrated supercars of the 1990s. Its history is inextricably linked to the Lamborghini Diablo, which, over its decades on the market, saw numerous factory versions, racing evolutions, and designs that never reached production. The Diablo also became the basis for numerous designs from other brands, both those utilizing its powerful V12 engine alone and complete chassis with drivetrains. Among the companies fascinated by the Diablo's technical capabilities was the Milan-based Zagato studio, known for its bold, often controversial interpretations of sports cars. The impetus for creating the Raptor, however, came not directly from Zagato, but from Alan Wicke, the Swiss World Skeleton champion. The athlete desired an extremely exclusive, uncompromising, hand-built car that would combine Italian passion with brutal performance. The project began in the summer of 1995 and was atypical from the outset, even by Zagato standards. Instead of the traditional 1p1 clay modeling process, computer-aided tools were extensively utilized, a feat still rare in the mid-1990s. As a result, work began directly on the Diablo chassis in December, and the project's pace proved impressive. Alan Wicke, Andrea Zagato, and Norihiko Harada, then head of the Turin studio, were jointly responsible for the final body design. Their goal was to create a form that would break away from any literal references to the Diablo, while retaining its predatory character. 4 months later, the finished, fully operational car was unveiled to the world at the 1996 Geneva Motor Show. The name Raptor perfectly captured both the appearance and the philosophy of the car, which, from the first glance, gave the impression of a machine built to hunt down anything on the road. The Raptor's body was crafted entirely from carbon fiber and presented a futuristic sculpture. Its wedge-shaped profile, Zagato's signature double roof bulges, and the air intake positioned between them created a dynamic, taut silhouette. The cabin was surrounded by a nearly continuous sheet of glass, while the rear of the vehicle featured a striking minimalist approach. A single beam of light in place of traditional taillights and louvers to expel hot air from the engine compartment. The design was complemented by custom-designed 5 double-spoke wheels, underscoring the uniqueness of the design. The most shocking solution, however, was the interior access. Zagato went further than Lamborghini with its scissor doors. The Raptor had no doors at all. The entire roof, along with the side windows and sections of the bodywork, folded upwards, revealing the cabin. This solution gave the car an almost conceptual character, while also allowing it to be easily transformed into something resembling a targa top. In favorable weather, the hardtop could be completely removed. It was a bold move, but one that perfectly matched the car's image as an uncompromising experiment. The Raptor's interior was austere and focused on pure driving. Black Alcantara dominated, with a lack of soundproofing and unnecessary comfort features. The instrument cluster was limited to a small digital display directly in front of the driver. The focal point of the cockpit was a small Momo steering wheel with the Zagato logo and a massive aluminum 6-speed manual gearbox lever, moving in a classic open H-shaped pattern. The overall interior resembled the interior of a race car more than a luxury supercar. Beneath the Raptor's skin, the proven mechanics of the Lamborghini Diablo VT were retained, while the four-wheel drive, engine, transmission, and suspension were retained. Assistance systems such as traction control and ABS were consciously omitted. Instead, a significantly more efficient braking system was installed, developed by the British company Alcon. The naturally aspirated 5.7-liter V12 engine developed 492 HP, which combined with a weight reduction of nearly 250 kilograms compared to the production Diablo, resulted in impressive performance. Top speed exceeded 325 km/h, and the car's potential was significantly greater. Even an extreme version with a mechanical supercharger developed by Z Engineering was considered expected to achieve around 620 HP, a level similar to the legendary McLaren F1. Such plans only fueled enthusiasm around the Raptor, which became a sensation after its Geneva premiere. Within a few days, the Zagato studio had collected around 550 purchase declarations and initial deposits for additional units. Alain Wiki openly spoke of a limited production run of around 50 units, and a fixed-roof coupe version was also planned. Reality, however, proved less kind. Lamborghini was going through a difficult period at the time, changing owners and working on a successor to the Diablo, the Canto project. Also designed by Zagato, the company was unable to simultaneously introduce the Raptor into production, and ultimately, the Canto itself never saw the light of day. Lamborghini was transferred to Audi, and the Diablo remained in the lineup for several more years. The Raptor, meanwhile, remained a one-off prototype, a symbol of the unfulfilled ambitions and design audacity of the 1990s. The one-off Raptor remained the property of Alain Wiki for several years, until it was sold at auction in Geneva in March 2000 for 360,000 Swiss francs, less than the price of a new Diablo. The car ended up in a private collection in the US and reappeared publicly in 2008 at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. The auction result remained a mystery, as did the car's fate. Today, the Zagato Raptor is considered one of the most radical and fascinating projects in the studio's history. Proof of the thin line between visionary success and a beautiful automotive legend.